as promised, I decided to make a live video for you guys. So, as most of you know, and if you weren't here Saturday and Sunday, camp members who don't know, I resigned today. And I don't want you to feel like it was an easy decision for me, because it has been an honor and a privilege to work with each and every one of you. Whenever I have to change and transition to going and influencing other people's lives for the better, it brings a lot of hardship, a lot of guilt, because I know with what I get to do, it's so special. You guys all come in such a vulnerable state of admitting or being within the forefront of knowing that you either you don't like how you look, how you feel, and the camp forces you to invest in yourself. And that's really hard. Not a lot of us like to put money towards ourselves. None of us like to go inward with ourselves or work on making ourselves the best versions, because the society we live in doesn't support that. And that's what my mission and purpose in life is to help instill that belief and that identity and that understanding that life doesn't make sense to live any other way than to be the best version of yourselves. So I just wanted to take time to acknowledge and thank you for your commitment, your energy, your ability to trust in whatever crazy ass thing I had you do. Even if you were uncomfortable, you still did it, you still pushed through, you still persevered. And it's important to know that you can do all of those things in any aspect of life. The good thing about the camp is that it instills a sense of community, accountability. And it's been so interesting to see the last 3 groups of challengers or 21 detox people and how you've kind of mixed and mingled with the challenges. And it's been so interesting to see how it all kind of flushes and fluctuates, and accountability is a big portion of the success of who we kind of are and who we become. And if there's one takeaway that I wish for you, is to just know that you're never ever alone, and to know that it's okay to ask for help. And whether that's help from a financial standpoint, whether that's just needing a fucking hug one day, or just an ear to brain dump on, and whether you need feedback or reassurance that you're doing the right thing or going and putting the right effort or making the right change, it's you being strong enough with asking and knowing that it's okay. For those of you who wanted to know more about my business, what I do is I telephonic coach. So right now my title is a holistic health and lifestyle coach, but the majority of my work is pretty much soul coaching. I'm very big on mind, body, spirit. You guys all know this, but it doesn't make sense for you to be going through the motions of everyday life. I think that's bullshit. I think it's nonsense. And so what I do is I help cultivate and change people's beliefs around their identity and what they're worth. And we figure out what's stopping you, slowing you down, getting in your way of you becoming your best version. Whether that's not knowing what foods to eat that are right for your specific body type, because everyone has different foods that they should be eating, and there's no reason to ever have any diet restriction regulations. That's everything. Balance in everything. Whether you're a person that doesn't feel connected with thy inner self and doesn't have a sense of spirituality, so then when you don't have faith or the connection to that which is greater, it's really hard to move forward. It's hard to feel confident, reassured, supported. So that's a lot of work I do too. But then money beliefs and relationships, just the way we stay in unhealthy relationships out of a habitual lifestyle change. That's also a big thing I work through with clients, and understanding and kind of identifying that, and then either removing and eliminating or just finding other things to add in. And that's an option for all of you guys. I think a lot of us tend to go through life knowing that there's a better way, or life could be better, but we just don't know where to start. And unfortunately, the only way to figure out where to start is to be asked questions, and then to be held, supported, and stretched through that transition. And that's what I do. Where I'm a successful personal trainer and Group X instructor, the beauty about coaching that I love is I get to be part cheerleader, but then also you're swift kicking your ass. And that's kind of what I'm better at, that balance. So again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your efforts. It's been amazing to watch you either lose a bunch of pounds, but more so the challenge or the transition between your guys' mindset and the spark in your eyes that comes, or your range of motion through stretching, or the gain in strength, or just your comfortability with trying an exercise that you've never even known about or heard about, but you're like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm gonna try it. And that's really special. So my wish for you is, for all of you, is to continue on with your journey of taking care of yourself. And if you want to find that sense of home, that inner safety home, and you're interested in having a conversation about how to go find that, or how to go live from a place of that, you know where to find me. I will keep this account open for about until Friday, and then I'll deactivate it. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, look me up online, ampjourney.com, or my Alyssa Pajoli Facebook page is always at your availability. Okay? So thank you so much again. It's been an honor. I'm going to miss you guys, but farewell as much as you make it. So keep in touch, and know I'm always here.